and they lead me also to a world where I've never been before. Yeah, when the Corona crisis hit the arts, I think the opera is the one that has been hit the worst, because we normally rely on collectives to work. We have the orchestra, we have the chorus, and people singing out loud. So it's a very difficult task to keep opera going again. So I wanted to try to take this challenge as a chance. So we created something new, and for this new ekkokammeropera, as we call it, we are here in a very special venue. We also wanted to move out of our normal ivory tower and go into the city, and in this case into the harbor. So we're sitting in a big warehouse in the harbor of Aarhus. And I started thinking about loneliness and being isolated. So I also thought the idea of going to a very isolated space where the people of Aarhus normally don't go and bring art there to kind of get them out of their comfort zone is a very interesting starting point. And we created a very special modern globe theater, you can call it, where the audience is sitting around the stage in several layers, all in their own box. So we have a kind of corona-safe situation. And they will share the loneliness of the main character of this piece, because this is about a woman who has lost the love of her life. And we see lots of different ways how to cope with it. And we created an apartment here, very filmic, very realistic, from the early 1970s. And the audience will sneak into her life like a voyeur, and will have to find out what is her story. It was very clear that I wanted to use Schumann songs for this, because for me he's exactly the most intimate composer of songs. But then when I started to construct the whole thing, I also felt that only one musical world would not be enough. I needed a counter world. And so we took some French film music from the early 70s, which has a very special appeal to it. Everybody who will see the show will immediately understand why. And this is a kind of otherworldly music, while the Schumann songs are played live on a piano with the singer singing it. This music will come from outer space, you can say, and will kind of comment what is happening. Another aspect that struck me, and it struck me perhaps even more during the work than before and planning it, was that opera always is very loud. We have 60 musicians in the pit, we have a choir of up to 100, depends on the opera. We have singers crying their heart out. And I really enjoy the silence of digging into a character instead of just shouting the inner world out. There are also moments when this will happen, but it's a great chance, because of this intimacy of the space and the idea, that we can look much more carefully on the inner worlds of a character than we can normally do on a big stage where we also have to reach 1,400 seats. I enjoy this intimacy and all the challenges of this intimacy very much, and they lead me also to a world where I've never been before.